Hey everybody, welcome back to the Workman's Whiskey. I'm Bobby. I hope you're all having a good weekend. It's been a nice relaxing weekend here, guys. Nice little break from the everyday grind. Yeah, just kind of relaxed with the family today, and got football on tomorrow. Always look forward to football. My Niners, hoping for a major upset on the Seahawks in Seattle. We'll see how that goes. But if you're a Seahawks fan, it's all in fun, guys. Big time Niner fan, through the good and bad, and always will be. But anyway, told you guys I wanted to do a review yesterday. Didn't get around to it. Some things came up, but here we are. I felt like having a little nightcap, and then just felt like killing two birds with one stone, do a little review. So thought I'd share this one with you guys. This is Russell's Reserve. It's a 10-year-old bourbon from Jimmy and Eddie Russell, the same guys that put out Wild Turkey. And Wild Turkey is one of my favorites, guys. The 101. I know some people have said they find it to be harsh, but for me, I mean, that 101, you start getting up into the 90 proof plus, 100 proof plus, and it just adds to the character for me. It just maybe some people don't like the spiciness from the rye. Maybe the proofing's a little too high and a little too hot for some people, but to each their own, guys. I happen to love everything that Jimmy and Eddie Russell put out. The higher proof things more than, say, the 81 proof things, but still, they continue to put out solid product all around. And I think I told you guys when I went to Reno last weekend, went to the Pepper Mill, Julia over at the Terrace Lounge, she gave me some Wild Turkey rare breed, and that was very, very good. I had never had that before, and really good stuff. But went to Bottle Barn one day after work this week. It's on my way home, and saw this, Russell's Reserve. Of course I know about the Russells. I know about Jimmy and Eddie and what they've done in the bourbon business over the years. Jimmy Russell's been the master distiller for Wild Turkey since 1954, and his son Eddie Russell has been doing it with his dad for years. Been in the business with his dad for years, and they're just solid master distillers, and they're both in the Kentucky Bourbon Hall of Fame, which I think is pretty cool. And anyway, I just saw this bottle, 10-year-old. It says 10-year-old right there on the bottle. So it's nice to see an age statement. We don't see that too often anymore. But 10-year-old product from the Russells for $24.99, and I just couldn't believe it. And after I tasted this stuff, I mean, I was even more kind of blown away by what I paid for it. So just read you the bottle here. It says more than 90 years. That's the combined tenure of master distillers Jimmy and his son Eddie Russell. They hand select barrels after at least 10 years of aging, resulting in a bourbon that delivers a balance of rich, spicy vanilla flavors. Their experience guarantees yours. And then down the corner it says, from father to son, the bourbon making mastery represented in this bottle is a true testament to their distilling legacy and the strength of family tradition. And so, pretty cool bottle here, guys. I like the label there. It's 45% ABV, 90 proof, and that's a good proof for me right there. I mean, I like them higher too, but 90 is usually a pretty solid proofing for a bottle of bourbon for me. And just in case you guys don't know, a little fun tidbit, Wild Turkey 101 is 101 proof because Jimmy Russell That's the proof that he likes his whiskey at. You know, he says that's the perfect proofing for him as far as how he likes to drink his whiskey. So I thought that was kind of cool. And like I said, anything they put out, I'm gonna try it out, and I'm never disappointed, guys. Especially the 101. I mean, shoot, Wild Turkey 101 around here is $17.99 a bottle. This, as I said, 10-year-old product for $24.99. I mean, that's unbelievable. And yeah, we'll be reviewing some other products at some point, but you know, haven't reviewed too much Wild Turkey, so definitely wanted to give this one a spot on here. Okay. All right, guys. So 10 years. We look at the color, and it's a nice medium amber. You know, there's some good barrel char in there, but color is I'm not sure if I'm not gonna probably get rid of you know, looking at the color, but it's overrated sometimes. Color doesn't always mean something when it comes to you know, how good quality a bourbon's going to be. There's some pretty dark bourbons that are just okay, and there's some pretty light colored bourbons that are pretty darn good. So anyway, yeah, it's a nice, you know, kind of medium amber though. Let's give it a nose. All right, guys. On the nose, I mean, there's a lot going on. It's got a big nose, this one. It's got a good amount of spice. Definitely some sweet notes in there though. I get like vanilla. I get the caramel. You know, your typical bourbon notes. But I also get. It's gonna sound funny, but if you guys have ever had the cherry Coke, I love regular cherry Coke, but for a while anyway, they had cherry Coke with vanilla in it, and that's what I get here is like that cherry Coke, cherry soda with some vanilla in there, and it's a really nice note there. Definitely some oak, but yeah, that dark fruit, that cherry is very well represented in there, and a lot of good spice. You know, rye spice, but also some like clove in there as well. Let's take a taste. Guys, this is it's a delicious bourbon. I mean, you know, as I said, I'm never disappointed by the stuff these guys put out, but this one almost takes it to a new level for me. I mean, this is $24.99, 25 bucks. I think it was 27 out the door. I mean, this is a steal, a complete steal. And you know, on the palate there, you're just getting so much. I mean, it's such a complex bourbon for 25 bucks. I mean, you can't beat that. But you're getting, you know, that sweetness, you know, the kind of caramel notes there, caramel, vanilla, definitely that dark fruit, that cherry note, a lot of great spice. You know, it starts off sweet on the tongue, and then kind of transforms to spice within a couple seconds, and it's a really nice little transition there. Really smooth, very, very smooth bourbon here, and there's just so much going on. Let's take another taste. And the oak's there. All kinds of good spice in there, guys. You know, Wild Turkey's known for having you know, higher rye content in their mash bill. and this one's no exception. You can definitely taste the rye in there, but also just that kind of like it's almost like spicy wood. You know, it's really good. Just a lot going on with this bourbon, and I highly recommend it if you guys can find it. The Bottle Barn, where I got this bottle, was the only place. It's the only place I've seen this. I mean, I don't even see this at Bedmo around here. You know, no offense to Bedmo, but Bottle Barn might be my the only place to go to from now on. They're just the selection there is unbeatable. The prices are great. Not to sound like a commercial, but no, it's a great place. You know, and everything is you know, very accessible and just good for the buyer. You know, great selection. So anyway, this is just a very, very good bourbon. If you guys can find it, and I would pay. I mean, I hope it doesn't go above, you know, $25-$30, but shoot, for something like this, I'd pay, you know, $40-$45 a bottle for this. I mean, it's really, really good. So that's it for this one, guys. Oh, before I forget, I guess we'll rate it out. I don't give too many really high scores, guys. I mean, yeah, I'm usually in the 80s, sometimes in the 90s, not too often though. But this one, I mean, shoot, at $25, this one deserves a 95. I give it a 95 out of 100. I think that's the highest rating I've given to a product since I've started giving you guys ratings. Give it a 95 out of 100. I think that's pretty solid right there. But I'll be buying this again for sure. So yeah, that's it for this one, guys. If you have any suggestions for me, let me know. I do have one more lined up. It's made by a pretty well-known company. One that I actually haven't reviewed yet. Anything from this company. I'll just tell you, it's from Willet. So we'll be doing that next, and I'm looking forward to that. Another very good product, and look forward to talking to you guys soon. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let's talk some whiskey, guys. Give me your comments, and I'll get back to you. So until next time, cheers.